You're from Graham. Say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica.
I said that's not how I put it, but that's how some people decided to run with it. But this won't be the first time that I'm being misquoted, even though it's on video and it was recorded and everyone saw it. But again, it also goes to the understanding of the English language of certain people. What I keep saying, and I will continue to say, is that President Buhari, as a person, deserves privacy. It is up to him whether he will want to give his medical records to Nigerians. It's not up to anybody to try to bully him to do that. Whether he's a leader or ordinary citizen, he deserves some degree of privacy, because some people are saying he's a Nigerian leader, so he does not deserve to have any privacy. We voted for him, so he cannot have any privacy. Well, I say my response to them is, in that case, can we now nominate Nigerians who will go to his home and we all line up in his bedroom and watch how, whatever he does in his bedroom? Because everyone deserves privacy. Even children deserve privacy. So how can a grown man not have that element of privacy? It is up to him. Ronald Reagan, I keep saying, he had colon cancer many years ago. Americans were not told. And nobody went after him. You must tell us what you are suffering from. You must tell us what tablets you take, what treatment you are getting. That is intrusive, and it is the height of being disrespectful. Theresa May, my Prime Minister in the United Kingdom, she cannot have children. Barrenness is treated as an illness, so she suffers from suffered from barrenness. The people of the United Kingdom has not held her down to declare the reason why she cannot have children or the status of her husband's sperm count. No, they don't do. So we must learn as well. But the fantastic thing here is that ordinary Nigerians and the educated ones who understand what is going on, you see, they are the ones who understand that this man needs his privacy. The little noise we're hearing here and there is the vocal minority, those who are angry that this man is still alive. And by the grace of God, he will continue to live, to lead us in the path he is leading us to. He deserves his privacy, and like this National Assembly, the Senate specifically said, they should leave him alone. President Buhari has rights to privacy. And I will continue to hammer on it that it is his choice if he wants to let Nigerians know about his health status. Nobody is forced to do it anywhere in the world. In the UK, in America, no doctor will release your health records to any member of your family without you saying so. And that's where I still stand. You know, there are so many things we do culturally which we have brought into politics. Somebody comes to your house and I know we mean well. It's part of our culture. You offer the person food without asking the person whether the person wants to eat. And then you insist that, and the person says, no, I don't eat that, or I have eaten. You say, no, go ahead, eat it. You know, we are trying to be nice. But in some cultures, it is disrespectful. You are trying to force somebody to do what they don't want to do. We must learn to draw the lines. We must learn to give people their personal spaces. I'll give you another example. Have you seen how we queue at in banks and other places? It's bumper to bumper. People lean on each other, you know, not given personal space. we must learn to respect each other, because it's not just when we respect each other's personal space, then we'll be able, to respect other people's opinion. That I don't agree with you or you don't agree with me it does not make us enemies. It just means that we don't agree on certain points, and there might be some other points where we agree. So to that effect, I still stand and insist that President Buhari has rights to privacy and that he should be left alone when he decides, if he ever decides to let Nigerians know his health status. It will be him making that choice. We must leave that choice to him. It's not somebody, it's not some hoodlums, trying to bully him into doing that. But President Buhari is a man, he has his own mind, and I believe he will do what he thinks is in the best interest of this nation, because that is what he has always done. Oh, we know them, Fayose, FFK, and the likes of them. I'm not afraid to mention names. We know what they have said in this nation. We were here in this nation when Fayose's SA on media, Lere or Layinka, something like that, when he came on the social media and announced the death of President Buhari. So we know where all these things are coming from. We know where they are, and we know why they are doing that, because the laws are after them. They just think it's President Buhari who is after them. No, he's not after anybody. If you break the law will come after you. That is what normally happens. And they say, oh, it's only people in PDP that the laws are going after. Well, we didn't serve in the government. We had no access to public funds, so we didn't steal the public funds. So why would they come after me? They wouldn't come after me if I wasn't in the government and I had no access to public funds. So that is the they know. I have mentioned their names, and I'm not afraid to. They want him out of the way. They want him out of the way. But as we say in Nigeria, God passed them. I keep saying it that this is a new experience for Nigerians. If I had a bottle of water and I have somebody who is sitting next to me as the President of Nigeria, that bottle of water, supposing that bottle of water is power, and then I'm traveling somewhere and I take that bottle of water and I give to the other person. I don't know if you are getting the scenario. That person is the one who is now acting as the president, and that is the one who should be addressing the nation. If anything needs addressing, we all read it in the news that some people took files, to him in London, and he sent them back to the acting president. All these things are new to us, but we will get used to it. This is part of that change we are talking about when we promise change. It's not just mostly it is to make the life of Nigerians, more comfortable, but also in other aspects. This is totally new era for us. It's something we have never seen in this country. And like any other thing, it's not just Nigerians, people resist change. Again, I say this is another change that we are not used to. President Buhari will never leave this country without telling Nigerians where he's going to, what he's going to do, the people he's going with, and when he will be coming back. That's unofficial duty. And the times he had left this country for personal reasons of health, he has also, one, informed the National Assembly, two, informed the Nigerian people through a press release, and then he will tell us where, in that press release, he will say when he'll be going. And when he needed an extension, when he went before and this last time when he needed an extension, he also wrote to the National Assembly. He also issued a press release informing the Nigerian people. That is how you respect your people. President Buhari holds Nigerians in high esteem. He respects us. He will not just pounce on us. But the sad thing is that we are looking at him through the eyes of how we looked at PDP and their Yaradua. So it's totally different. When the day President Buhari, the doctors sign him off and he's ready to go to come home, I can assure you that he will inform the Nigerian people, I am coming back tomorrow or next tomorrow. He's not going to sneak back into this country. He hasn't done anything wrong. Why would he sneak back? He loves this nation with a passion, and the people love him as well. So, and he will never disrespect the people of Nigeria by sneaking back and not letting them know that he has come back, because he knows that a lot of people are worried about the state of his health. So he's going to come back and he will let us know that he's back. I don't know what they mean by controversial. And to be honest, what it is that there are sometimes many of us are economical with the truth. I say things the way they are. That's how I was raised. I was raised to call a spade by its name. Some people would dance around issues, in order to be politically correct. I hate political correctness. So I go straight and I say it exactly as it needs to be said, because that is the only way you can get out the truth. And sometimes when I speak those uncommon truths that many people are not used to, they term it controversial. It's not controversial. It's just the truth that people are not used to. But I love this nation. I had a very good life in the UK, a lecturer, a politician. I ran in the local government election, a member of the Conservative Party, well respected in my community. But I love this nation, and that's why I came back. And I'm not going to sit down here and paint things the way they are not. If I do that at all, then I'm not helping the nation. A lot of things have gone wrong while I was away. Many Nigerians have learned a lot of bad habits. So some of the values, and the ethics that I was raised by in this country, we have thrown them overboard. We don't respect one another. I keep hammering on the word respect. So these are the issues that drive me. I want Nigeria to be a better place. I grew up in a very good Nigeria. I have grandchildren now. I will want them to return to this country to, similar or even better Nigeria than the one, as the one I grew up in. So I wouldn't class myself as controversial. I will class myself as one who speaks the uncommon truth that many Nigerians are either shy of speaking of, or afraid of speaking of, or I don't know what other word to use. But for me, if it is not the truth, I'm not going.
Give 'em grand, say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica.